head back down nostalgia lane. What was it? Probably about 10, maybe even 15 years ago. Nice little show. Also spawned a card game that went absolutely fucking insane quickly. Yu-Gi-Oh!
Ooh, yeah.
And trust me, as a guy who played and watched, it absolutely went insane. Basically, what it is in some weird realm where cards seem to basically rule everything. Kid finds a little millennium puzzle, finds out there's a spirit inside the puzzle, helps him overcome tremendous odds.
A spirit inside the puzzle that oddly looks like him.
Yes. It's also spawned 5 more seasons, I think? 6?
Now, okay.
That spawned a lot.
For somebody like me,
spawned.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know have the actual amount of how many it spawned, but it was a lot.
See, now for somebody like me, like when it first came out, it's right after Pokemon was a big hit, and then you got Digimon and Beyblade and all that around the same time. For me at the time, it's like, yeah, I was big into Pokemon, but Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Seemed kind of like, I don't want to say rip-offs, but it was like the same old, same old. What would get somebody like me in to watch this? Like, give me a little synapse of it and what's so great about it, man.
I mean, if you watch the Japanese version, there's a whole nother character that was edited out, along with a lot more cussing. I mean, you might be able to find some of the edited versions that are a little bit more graphic, but it's definitely going to be a sub, something you have to sit and read. Nowhere near as dark as like Berserk and stuff, as I mentioned earlier, but definitely an interesting show to watch, just for the simple fact that, you know, as somebody who was playing the game, it really seemed to be different from what the show was giving you, which was kind of interesting.
See, I never had a chance to watch it, and growing up, like, I was already starting to grow out of that phase a little bit, and I was like, Pokemon was my go-to for that part. So I never got into it, but like I know a lot of fans who watched it, and over the years kind of almost talked me into go seeing it. So I might check it out. I might just have to.
I personally read, because it also has they also have books with it and everything else. I watched the first season, and I do believe the one that came after that. But after that, it kind of went sideways, I think, into variants of it that were very crazy. Like at one point, they tried to make it a dice rolling game, I believe.
Yes.
I think another half was like some kind of version of Dungeons and Dragons. It was very odd about how they played all of this out. And I really liked the TV show. I really liked playing the game. I still have a bunch of my cards, like the old ones, not any of the new ones. But to me, it's always been a really fun game to go to. It was never anything that I just said, hey, I'm just gonna spend thousands of dollars into, like some people have for, let's say, Magic the Gathering. I know that has a huge following.
Yeah.
But all in all, I thought it has a very good base. It had a very good baseline. It had a very good story with it. It's just after that first story, once they finished with Yuki and all his friends, the whole series kind of went sideways because they were trying to keep up with everything else.
That, and they added in
different
card types and stuff like that too, and it just kind of really messes with it.
Yeah. And that's just, I mean, for me, that's just how it always felt. So. That's all I had to add for it.
Any more? Anybody else? Alright, I guess we're moving on to Michelle.